As 2021 draws to a close, social media is about to erupt into all that new year, new me bullshit. But rest assured, for 2022, I intend to continue being the same tubby, bald, cantankerous bastard I've been since I began this channel. And I think we can all agree the last 2 years have been fucking weird. But as far as changes go, apart from a couple of new tattoos, the only major thing is that for me, the day before yesterday, I picked up new glasses. But strangely, my prescription is now weaker because my eyesight is improving with age. Or as a mate of mine put it, see, I told you it'd get better if you stopped doing it. And I went to collect my glasses from the opticians, and I was met by a very charming but very camp young man who said, "Ooh, are you only getting the one pair of glasses?" And I replied, "Yes, because I've only got one head." But what if you want to reinvent yourself for 2022, to do the whole new year, new me thing? Have you considered becoming a fucking idiot? Demonstrating to all and sundry that you are thick as pig shit is extremely popular at the moment. And luckily, showing that you're an utter moron is something you can do whilst out and about and also online. The way to get started is to get a friend or family member to strike you round the head repeatedly with a shovel until you start mumbling incoherently about Big Pharma or doing your own research. And now, given that we're almost 2 years into a global pandemic, in which governments around the world thought 2 weeks would be all it took to flatten the curve, it's never been easier to show that you're clinically retarded. By far, the easiest and most cost-effective way to show that you're a moron is to enter a supermarket with neither an exemption lanyard or a mask. And if challenged, start acting like a toddler, scream and cry like a 2-year-old at bedtime, or lash out violently, thus demonstrating you don't know how to process your emotions. To do this effectively, expression is everything. You need to show an air of smugness and that you're enjoying the attention you're getting, whilst also demonstrating clearly that there is fuck all going on inside your cranium. I opt for something like this. Another way to show that you're a fucking idiot is to ride an e-scooter. And I don't mean a disabled scooter, those are absolutely fine, but vehicles like this. That's the mode of transport that makes BMW drivers look up from their steering wheels and go, "What a fucking prick." Another effective way to prove that you're a fucking idiot is to become a protester. Join a group like Insulate Britain, these half-wits who are so concerned about climate change that they glue themselves to a road and cause massive traffic jams. Or join Extinction Rebellion, where Mama and Papa will drive you down to London in their diesel-powered Range Rover so you can spend the day tweeting off your fucking iPhone. To be a protester, hypocrisy is key. Earlier this year, I posted a video about a protest I witnessed, at which a white man snatched a megaphone from a black woman to shout "Black Lives Matter." If that isn't white male privilege, I don't know what is. Just a quick aside, I've just said hello to a man carrying a bag full of dog shit, and he hasn't got a dog. So, if your goal for 2022 is to prove you're a fucking idiot, luckily it's even easier to do online. Go to your Facebook page and around your profile picture put a border that says something like, "I trust my immune system." Or, parodying the "I've had my COVID vaccine," you can write, "I've had my dinner," so people know you have true rapier wit. The next thing you need to do is turn off all spell checkers, because you need to demonstrate that you are utterly illiterate. And whenever possible, use as many emojis as humanly possible, because emojis show you have no command of the English language. And if you can't express yourself with the depth, complexity and expression of my mother tongue, truly you're a fucking idiot. A couple of days ago, my Facebook account was hacked. It was a bot attack. It sent spam messages out to all of my contacts. I locked it down pretty quickly, but a mate of mine messaged me to say, "I know it wasn't from you because you don't use emojis." That's one of the nicest compliments I've ever had. Anyway, if you're determined to prove to others that you're a half-wit, if you're online, it's important to remember that anyone who disagrees with you is basically Hitler. Now, I got into a disagreement with someone because I'm in favour of vaccine passports. That is my opinion and I own it. Because if I'm playing a gig, I think it would be nice to know that the venue is cretin free. But this moron said to me that I would be in favour of the Holocaust. Yeah. So my argument is that for me, I think venues should only admit people who are either vaccinated or can prove exemption, because that will protect people who are vulnerable, disabled or have underlying health conditions. Whereas the Holocaust, the worst thing that has ever happened, murdered people with underlying health conditions and the disabled. But if you're a fucking idiot, you won't understand that. Or anything. Finally, you have to believe conspiracy theorists over experts. Now, as an example, if something goes wrong with my car, I take it to my mechanic because he knows a lot about cars. But as a fucking idiot, you'll find yourself following a link from a friend of yours who works as a part-time fishmonger, whose Facebook profile picture is a sheep with a mask on it, with a link to a video that YouTube have taken down, so you're now on the dark fucking web. A video that explains that cars don't exist. So that's the end of 2021. For anyone who's watched my videos, liked and subscribed, thank you so much. Have a happy new year and I'll see you in 2022. As ever, thanks for watching.